How can you spot chess tactics? If you're eager to improve your chess game and wonder how to spot those sneaky tactics, you're in the right place. Let's break it down by step by step. First, understanding the basic tactics is key. There are several common tactics that every chess player should know. One of the most powerful is the fork. This is when you attack two of your opponent's pieces at the same time, forcing them to choose which one to save. For example, if you play a knight to a square where it attacks both the king and the queen, your opponent can only move one of these pieces, allowing you to capture the other next turn. Another tactic is the pin. This happens when you place a piece in a way that a lower value piece is stuck in front of a higher value piece, preventing it from moving without putting the higher value piece in danger. For instance, if you play a bishop that pins an opponent's queen against their king, the queen cannot move without exposing the king to check. The skewer is similar to the pin, but in reverse. Here, you attack a higher value piece that is in front of a lower value piece, forcing the higher value piece to move and exposing the lower value piece to capture. An example would be playing a rook that checks the king, forcing it to move and then capturing the queen behind it. Discovered attacks are also very effective. This involves moving a piece to reveal an attacking piece behind it. Often, this move comes with a check, making it even more forcing. For example, if you sacrifice a bishop to reveal a rook attacking the opponent's queen, the opponent has no choice but to move their king, allowing you to capture the queen next turn. Deflection and decoy tactics are about manipulating your opponent's pieces. Deflection involves capturing a piece that is defending a square, making that square vulnerable. A decoy tactic lures an opponent's piece away from where it's needed, making it impossible for the piece to be in two places at once. To spot these tactics, you need to be vigilant and think ahead. Here are some tips. Analyze the board. Take your time to look at the positions of all the pieces. Think about which pieces are under attack and which ones are in potential danger. Look for patterns. Familiarize yourself with common tactical patterns like forks, pins, skewers, and discovered attacks. Practice recognizing these patterns in different positions. Think about your opponent's moves. Try to understand what your opponent is planning. If you see a piece that is undefended or in a weak position, think about how you can take advantage of it. Use intermediate moves. Sometimes playing an intermediate move, known as a Zwischenzug, can gain you a tempo and set up a stronger position. This could be a check, a threat, or a capture that changes the dynamics of the board. In endgame situations, tactics like triangulation can be very powerful. This involves moving your king in a triangular pattern to force your opponent into a zugzwang position, where any move they make puts them at a disadvantage. By paying attention to these details and practicing regularly, you'll become better at spotting chess tactics and turning them into winning moves. Remember, the key is to stay alert and think critically about the board. Happy chess playing!